Hello, everyone. Hello, students. Welcome to today's lesson. I know it is a little bit later than I anticipated. That is because of my crazy schedule today. I'm so sorry about that, but thank you for joining today. Just before we get into the lesson, if you haven't yet and you would like to know when I go live, you can subscribe to me on YouTube. And if you turn on the bell notification, it should let you know when I go live. You can also like me and follow me on Facebook. Turn on the notifications on Facebook and you should know when I go live. And also you can follow me on TikTok. Hello from Iraq. Welcome. Hello. Oh, Jalil. Hi, watching from the Philippines. Always nice to see you. Hello, Grammar Myat. Hello, Rosa. Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's lesson. So today's lesson is kind of like a grammar lesson. I think it's a pretty easy one, but it's one that I've been asked a few times. And that is the difference between however and but. Okay? So we use however, we use but all the time. So we're just going to break it down and see if there's any differences between these words. Okay, hello from Myanmar, Baghdad, Algeria. Hi, everyone. Shout out your country in the comments. Let me know where you're watching from. Okay, nice to see you all. Very good. So I'm going to share my screen. There you go. Okay, so this is going to be a very simple lesson. Tetewin, hello, welcome. Okay, so we're just getting started. We're going to look at but versus however. Are they different? Are they the same? Okay, this is our English grammar lesson for today. So first, let's take a look at but, okay? So, but is a conjunction. So that is important to note. It is a conjunction used to introduce a phrase or clause contrasting with what has already been mentioned. Okay? So it is a conjunction. Conjunction. All right, I have some examples for you. The example is, I studied, but still failed. Oh my goodness. Has this ever happened to you? You studied, but you still failed. Okay. The next one, I haven't eaten yet, but I'm not very hungry. So as you can see in these two sentences, but is indicating a contrast. Okay, I studied, but I failed. Okay, here, I haven't eaten yet, but I'm not very hungry. Okay, so when we use but, important things to note is that but is very conversational. It's very casual. Okay. So I would recommend, if you are speaking to someone, if you are talking, totally okay to use but all the time. But this, but that, but why, but how. Okay. But is very, very useful for daily conversation. However, oh, I just said however is a little bit more formal. Okay. So, but, this is a good question. I was just going to answer this. Can we use but at the start of a sentence? This is what I wanted to get into. So it's a little bit of a controversial topic. So when I was growing up, my English teacher in America, every English teacher I ever had said, do not start a sentence with but, okay? However, but actually, when we talk, we often start sentences with but. So if you're speaking, don't worry if you start a sentence with but. However, on the other hand, if you are writing a paper and your teacher will be grading the paper, or a professor, or maybe you're taking an English exam and you have to write an essay. To be on the safe side, I would recommend not starting a sentence with but, okay? So if you're writing a story, definitely there are authors, very famous books where you can see sentences starting with but. I suggest when you're writing an academic paper to avoid using but, because your teacher or your professor might deduct points or might think it is not appropriate, okay? So just keep that in mind, all right? Let's go on to however, okay? So however is an adverb used to introduce a statement that contrasts with or seems to contradict something that has been said previously. Okay, so if you see here, but is a conjunction. However is an adverb. That is really the big difference. That's the only difference. Okay, let's take a look at the example. Our revenue has increased. Ooh, our revenue has increased. That is a good thing. Our next sentence has a contradiction. However, our clients have decreased. Okay, so here we started the sentence with however. You can also use a comma and make it one sentence, or sometimes you can use what is it called? No, I can't remember that thing. So our revenue has increased. However, our clients have decreased. This is generally more formal. We use however to be a little bit more formal. Okay, very good. So however, we can use however in the middle of the sentence, at the beginning of the sentence, at the end of a sentence, okay? However is more versatile, I guess, than but, okay? Very good. So next, let's take a look at some examples and you can see how we generally use them, okay? Oh, let me see, there is a question. Oh, I lost it. Should we always use a comma before but? So here I'm using commas because these sentences can be sentences, this sentence, for example, number 1. I'd like to go, but I'm busy this weekend. So we have I and we have I. So I'd like to go, period. I'm busy this weekend, period. Here we can use a comma, okay? You don't always need a comma. Let's go back to my first example. I studied but still failed. So here, I studied, still failed. So still failed cannot be a sentence on its own. So we can use but here. However, we do not need a comma, okay? Is it understandable? Very good. Okay, so number 1, I'd like to go, but I'm busy this weekend. So this sounds very casual. This sounds like you're talking to your friend. I'd like to go, but I'm busy this weekend. Okay. Number 2, a little bit of a different way to say something similar. Okay. I'd like to go, however, I have a prior engagement. Okay, so this sounds a little bit more formal, right? I have a prior engagement. So I have a, maybe an engagement in this sentence means a promise to do something, a promise to go somewhere. prior means before. So I've already made a plan. I'd like to go, however, I have a prior engagement. Sounds a little bit more formal. Okay? The next one, English is easy, but French is difficult. Okay, English is easy, but French is difficult. Next one, English is easy. However, I find French a bit difficult. Sounds a little bit more formal. Of course, you can simply replace but with however. That is okay. But I'm just trying to show you the difference that a native speaker might use. So generally speaking, but is more casual and in daily conversation. We use it a lot. However, is a little bit more formal. You will find it a lot in writing. Okay, very good. So I would like to see your examples. If you could write an example with however, if you can write an example with but, I would like to see, okay? Should we always use a comma after or before however? So yes, when you're using however, especially at the beginning of a sentence, however needs a comma. However needs a comma. That is true. So however, comma, blah, 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 or something, 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 however. So we need to use commas for sure with however. Okay? Okay. You good in English language, but me no. Very good. So I see you're using but. I will just correct your sentence a little bit. I would say your English is good. Your English is good, but mine isn't. Your English is good, but mine is not. Mine isn't. Okay? Very good use of but. Okay. Ooh, the salary has gone up. So be careful with go up, went up, has gone up. Okay. The salary has gone up. However, the cost of living increased sharply. Very good. Nice job. Okay. Oh, hello from Peru. Okay. So yes, but and however have several different meanings. Today, we're just focusing on one meaning. Maybe in the future, I can do a longer lesson on the differences between each meaning. So remember, there are several meanings. We're only focusing on one today. Okay, so basically, but and however have the same meaning. The nuance is the same. Okay, very good. Okay, I'd like to do this, but I don't have enough time. Very good, excellent. Okay. Oh, staying home is not good. But it was a blessing in disguise because I can learn everything widely by using the internet. Very good. So yeah, staying home is, maybe okay sometimes, right? But staying home every day is quite challenging. But it was a blessing in disguise. Very good. We learned blessing in disguise. A blessing in disguise means you thought something was bad, but it turned out that it had a good point. Very good. Okay. I'm sleepy, but I can't sleep. Well done. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I tried to help her with her busy schedule, but she didn't respond to my proposal. Very good. Is that about me? Okay. Let's see. I'll do one or two more examples. I prefer city life. But my wife prefers the countryside. Excellent. Okay. Okay, I like English, but my children don't like it. Or my children don't, period. So we can't really end a sentence with like. We need to have something after like. So I like English, but my children don't like it. Or I like English, but my children don't. Very good. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. There's so many comments. Hold on one second. Let me find one. I like to buy nice things in the market, but what can I do? I don't have money. Great sentence. Well done. Okay. So I think I'm going to end it here. Very good job, everyone. I know this was a simple lesson, but it's a very important lesson. Yes. Connect and contact. Yeah. Okay. I will try to make a note of that, Devashka. Let's see. Connect and contact. Yeah, there are different words. Okay. So if you can connect, contact. Okay. I have a long list I've got to get through. All right. Thank you, everyone, for watching. If you can, please leave a comment with a sentence using but and a sentence using however. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. All right. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very, very soon. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.